Jacksonville State Soccer is getting ready for weekend number 2 of the 2016 season. Our ladies on the road this weekend. They'll play South Alabama Friday afternoon, and then a matchup with the old rivals from Troy as they play the Trojans on Sunday afternoon down in Troy, Alabama. Mackenzie, Bellows, Justine, Panchuk, a couple of the seniors for Jacksonville State, co-captains on this year's squad. Mackenzie, as a co-captain, does that put a little more pressure on you to lead and perform on the squad?
I wouldn't say more pressure, but definitely a little bit more responsibility. But we have a good core group of leaders on the team. Our senior classes, we've been together for 4 years, so it's not hard to kind of get the same message across to everyone.
Justine, do you agree with her, or you got different thoughts on that?
No, I think we're on the same page, and I just think the big thing for us is coming out every day and being switched on. And if the group is a little tired one day, coming out there and being like, we got to do this, and keeping the group going. So.
Is it hard to believe that both of you, this is it? This is your last year?
Definitely. It seems like, I don't know, yesterday we were both walking into Fitzpatrick Hall and not knowing what to do, but now we're like, last year, it's crazy.
What about you, Justine?
I remember wanting it to be over when I got here, and now it really is, and I'm regretting ever having that thought. So, yeah, it's crazy how fast it went.
All right, both of you a long way from home, correct? Canada. Was that part of the reason for you when you first got here about wanting it to be over?
I think a little bit. I'm really close with my family, but then they're also very supportive, and they come down quite often, and we're always on the phone together. So I think after getting settled in, it was a lot easier.
Have you been homesick at any time?
First year a little bit. Well, I'd say more than a little bit, but Nicola, we're from the same city, so it helped a lot. But now I guess my family comes quite often, and when I go home, it's nice to be home for a little while, and I'm like, gotta get back to school.
All right, I know winters are different here. What about the summer when you come back in August, the heat and humidity? Did that take an adjustment for you?
Yeah, I think it does for everybody, though. The humidity is obviously crazy, and we're here. Our season is in August when it's really bad in September, too. So, I mean, it's hard to always, staying hydrated. Our trainers are always on us about that. So, yeah.
Has it been tough on you to adjust to it?
Yeah, definitely. Like Calgary, where we're from, is like probably the driest place, like next to Arizona probably. But the humidity takes a toll on you big time. Like 2 days with preseason. In the morning, it's not so bad, but in the afternoon is awful. So adjusting to that is definitely, I still haven't adjusted. It's been 4 years.
Either of you, have you set goals, team goals and individual goals for the season?
I think just going out and competing every game is one of the huge things we've been focusing on, and coming together as a group to help each other out to get those wins.
Yeah, I'd agree with that one. I think our main goal this year would be team bonding. We had 9 new freshmen this year, so trying to get them involved on the same page as quick as possible is really going to help us this season, I think.
When I talked to Coach McDonald, that was one thing. He mentioned the fact that the senior class would have to provide the leadership. Has he talked about that with you all, or have you talked about it within yourselves, as you mentioned a minute ago, to lead them?
Yeah, we've talked about it a lot along with all of the other seniors and the upperclassmen, and the freshmen have all done a really good job of getting on board, and they're very into what we're doing. So it's been nice to have so many people focused on one goal.
How about you, Mackenzie?
No, I'd agree with that. We have, we have 10 in our class, senior class, so everyone kind of knows what Coach Mack has been promoting since freshman year. So it's really easy to kind of relay that on to the freshmen, and they're all willing to do whatever it takes to win. So.
All right, I'm going to say, if somebody asked me your best memory or favorite memory would be getting to the OVC championship, the tournament championship 14, what is your favorite memory or best memory from soccer here so far at Jacksonville State?
The year after that, we played SIUE, and we beat them, and we were celebrating like that was the championship game. So that was a huge moment for us, and coming together and knowing that we still are a really good team despite the loss.
Mackenzie, your favorite memory?
No, I'd 100% have to agree with that. Beating them was I could have quit right there. I'd been like, oh, that's all we need to do. But I think they're probably, since that time in conference, they'll always be our biggest rival. So beating them was nice. It was good.
All right, ladies, thank you. Good luck this year. Jacksonville State on the road this weekend. Ladies, down at Troy will play South Alabama Friday afternoon at 4, then the Trojans of Troy Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock.